everybody, welcome on into QueenTiki Tarot. I am Tarina. If you're new, welcome on in. If you're returning, welcome on back. Oh, hey Delaney. Hi Miss Show Me Belle. Welcome on in. How are you guys doing? Hopefully you guys' day, your week, everything has been going fantastic and going great. Just ahead of time, if you guys haven't checked out, check out the description box. Just a heads up, just to let you guys know, for anybody here past videos, I don't know, but from here on out, I think I need to make sure that I let everybody know. If anybody reaches out to you claiming to be me, I will not reach out to anybody. I don't email anybody unless y'all specifically email me. I, do not reach out to anybody, period. So I don't email people, unless y'all email me. So keep that in mind. So if anybody is trying to portray to be me in any way, shape, or form, or asking you for money any way, shape, or form, those are like frauds. So make sure you report that person. I don't give free readings at this time, so if anybody's asking you or reaching out to you or saying, hey, I'll give you a reading for whatever reasons, yeah, and they're wanting money for that, yeah, report that person, because that is not me. And unless I specifically, like, you reach out to me, I email you back, like, that kind of thing. But FYI, like, right now, I'm not giving any kind of, like, private readings or anything like that, unless I specifically say, hey, yep, I will give you a private reading. And even then, private readings that I've done, like, I have not really charged for that. So, and that's just a personal thing that I've done. I just, what I do, I just do, because I've been guided to do it. It's just who I am, what I'm doing, what I've been called to do. Make sure you check out the description box. There is donation for the channel if you should choose to do so. Now that does go back to the channel, and it's just, for cards or whatever, to just kind of like refresh, get some new energy and things like that within the, adding to the channel. There's also a I think Etsy and Amazon gift if you should choose to that route as well. Again, it's not necessary. I don't even say anything about it, but for some reason it was like, look, I don't do this. Like, even all like my freaking what Jason calls like my 24-hour live streams, which they're not. Y'all be funny. They're not. Like, I just don't do it for that. I just do it because I'm guided to. It's what I'm told to do. I do what you're told. Do what you're told. So, regardless. But if anybody tries to reach out to you claiming to be me, report them. Unless you have personally reached out to me and I respond, that's the only way you're going to hear from me. Via email, Instagram, and I do have Facebook, QueenTiki Tarot, and I think that's it. That's all I have right now. So anyhow, we are going to go ahead and move on. I am going to do this a little bit differently than what I normally do. When I first started the channel, I started kind of rolling with this as well. I do get downloads through music. I get it from like everywhere, visuals, music, animals. Like, I get signs like all over the place, like blah. Today I wound up getting like a movie, like, and it was just like like this movie just kept being pounded in my head. I'm like, all right, what is the deal with this freaking movie? And I'm like, what is the significance of this movie? Especially considering this movie this time of the year. I was like, what the hell? And the movie that kept getting bombarded in my head was The Grinch. Now I'm going to tell you, The Grinch is like literally like one of my very favorite Christmas movies, the cartoon version especially. And it was something that, like, the cartoon version, my dad and I don't care where in the world I was, the cartoon version, like, I would call my dad up and we would literally watch it on whatever station it was at the time, and we would watch the cartoon version together and just laugh our ass off at the movie. Like, the dog Max was like great in that movie. I would just laugh. But anyhow, I got called for like the actual movie, the Jim Carrey version of the movie, which is great. So I had to meditate on this movie and like, why was it being brought to my psyche, and why was God being like, hey, this movie. And I was like, all right, what about this movie is it being brought to my forefront, and why is it being brought to me? So, had to like meditate, take my own little notes, like, what is it about this movie, right? And the meaning of this movie and what it represents. Now, trigger warning, I am going to freaking probably change a lot of people's freaking perspective on the entirety of the Grinch in this movie. And if I do, I'm so sorry for doing so, because this is such a childhood beloved movie of mine. And once I like literally delved into like the whole dynamic and aspect of this movie, and I was like, God, why did you really ruin this movie for me? Now I can't even watch it the same again. Like, ugh. It's awful. Like, I can't even watch it the same, and I'm sorry if I'm going to literally ruin it for y'all. But hopefully it's with a happy ending for with you guys. So, without further ado, let's jump on into the Grinch for y'all. Yeah. The Grinch, I know. I'm sorry. Okay, so the basis of the Grinch, okay, y'all know, okay, you know, the beginning of the movie, you know, where he, you know, is dropped off, abandoned, basically, at a, you know, like basically, to me, it gave like where a mother, it was basically like two mothers at the beginning of this movie who maybe possibly couldn't have children of their own. So it was like this child was being brought in, maybe adopted or whatever, into a home, and it was abandoned at the porch step. And so it was kind of neglected. So the beginning of this movie gives total like childhood wounds, childhood neglect, things like that. Right? So there may be something going on in the collective as far as featuring like childhood wounds, childhood neglect, things like that. Because this is what the Grinch at the beginning of the movie kind of represented. Because he was brought into, you know, and dropped off at the porch. And you hear the baby crying, and it was out there for hours. They actually did not get the baby until like the next day, after the party was like freaking done and over, and baby was out there crying in the cold and everything like that, right? And they were partying it up, right? So throughout the childhood of the Grinch, you know, and the whole aspect of like the Grinch from adult actually looking down into the childhood of him, he suffered from neglect, abandonment wounds, of course, from being as a baby, bullying the other kids while they were in the school. He suffered from bullying from the other kids, you know, the little mayor kid, you know, because of the way he looked, the way he acted, the way he just because he was different. That's the way he was born. He was born different, and there's nothing wrong with being born different. That's just who he was. But he himself, and he had that rejection. He felt rejected, and he felt like he didn't belong. And he was basically like a black sheep. and he tried to, they tried to force him to fit in, like the two moms tried to force him to fit into this dynamic that he just kind of didn't line up. It wasn't naturally who he was born to be. You know, like this whole Christmassy thing and this whole big thing, like they were like, here, do you want some Christmas cookies? And he's like, you know, the hell with that, screw that shit, I don't want the cookies, give me the freaking plate. Like, I want to eat the plate, crunch, 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 give me the plate. And they were like trying to put sweaters on him, and he's like, ugh, you know, scratchy, scratchy, like this is not me, this is not who I am, I don't want the Christmassy, like, ugh, you know. And he just didn't understand, like, what the whole big hoopla was about the, like, Christmassy crap, you know, which, I don't want to say crap, but you know what I mean, like, he just didn't get it. They were trying to mold him into something that he just was not born to fit into this little box. And so he, like, was just kind of, you know, he was just born different. And then within that dynamic, even though he was being bullied and all that, he did see Martha May, of course. He fell in love with the pretty girl and everything like that. But she worried about too much about what others thought. Appearances, money, fame, competition with others and things like that. And she just worried too much about what others were thinking. But when it came time, he wanted to present her with this, like, beautiful gift for her. So he handcrafted it. He did everything he possibly could to make her this gorgeous gift from, like, his heart. Wasn't the best, but it was everything he had within him to give to her. The others, of course, because it wasn't, like, the best, it wasn't the most expensive, it wasn't, like, whatever, they judged him, judged him for what he was able to present. And he tried to fix his appearance to make himself look good for her and everything like that. He tried to put himself and fit himself in this box of what he thought she would want, according to what the group, everybody else, would have thought that she would have liked. However, she was crushing on him. She liked him, but she liked him for who he was. And he presented her this gift, and she loved it. However, before she got the chance to say anything, they ridiculed him. They made fun of him. Even the teacher, those who were older, made fun of him. And because of too much pressure, too much of it, he couldn't handle the pressure. It was just too much. And he ran. He shut down. He closed off his heart. He closed everything off. He went into complete hermit mode. And he went into this cave. So he just completely closed down, shut down. And because he closed down, shut down, he stayed in there for a very long time. And he started exhibiting those toxic behaviors, you know, inside the cave, you know, the whole freaking, well, you know, he was just eating all the junk, and drinking the junk. It was glass beer, but you know what I mean. And then, you know, he did everything he could to try and drown out the sounds. You know, the monkeys. You even saw the monkey. All the monkeys. They were trying to drown out the sound from the monkeys. You know, all that. Like, was just beating him in the head. So all the sound. He was trying to do everything he could to drown out the sounds from the pain and the suffering. From all of it. And he just couldn't get away from it. No matter what he did, he couldn't get away from it. And he tried to shut the world out and keep everybody at a distance. And finally, I mean, even like the boys that came up, he like just ran them off. He just could not stand anybody. Just ran them off. And then finally, somebody comes towards him. A little girl comes towards him. And is able to just a little crack with a little light within her, is able to just open his eyes and open his heart and allow him to be able to see and have the ability to be able to see that he is worthy of true love, and that he's able to see within him his own true power and his own true strength after coming out of hermit mode after a while. Like, he comes out of hermit mode from after a while. He's starting to see the world for what it is. He's starting to understand what the meaning of actual Christmas is. You know, so it was slow process, slow progress. And he was starting to celebrate a little bit until finally it was just like, he got beat down again. But then eventually, you know, again, with the help of this little girl, he was able to finally, like, truly be able to see his value, his worth, his true power, his true strength, that even though he was unique, he was born to be that way. And he finally stood in that power of knowing why he was meant to be that way, why he was meant to shine, and why he was meant to do what it was. And he realizes and finds his true love, Martha May. Now, mind you, he took his power back from the mayor after revealing the true colors of the mayor. He showed all the people who the mayor truly was by outing him in front of everybody. Like, hey, you know, he's greedy. He's kind of a piece of crap. And like, hey, you really see underneath of what kind of like a person he really actually is. Like, you see kind of like the, how he, like on stage, how he truly is. And finally, Martha May is like, she's just like, yeah, no, I don't want that. Like, I want true, genuine, that's what I want. She goes for the Grinch. The Grinch goes for him, and you know, her eyes were open, his eyes were open, and they finally find their true love. So, you know, of course we don't get to see them riding off in the sunset on whatever, but we get to see him serving the roast beast and all that other stuff. So, to me, as crazy as the Grinch story was, it was almost like a whole freaking roundabout, like, soulmates, finding your soulmate. But you know, it was like him healing those childhood wounds, him finally opening his heart back up to love again, to allow love being back open within his own heart, and allowing it to expand enough to be able to allow himself to be able to receive love and also give love, and able to allow himself to have his true love to be able to come towards him, because he's able to accept that love, you know, finally from Martha May. It was Martha May, wasn't it? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was Martha May. But she was also able to kind of release and let go of the ideology that, you know, it didn't matter the competition. It doesn't matter, you know, all that shiny and the money, the competitions, and all the glory and all the other crap that, you know, the mayor was trying to just throw on her just to make it all look pretty, like why he's supposed to be the better option, why he's supposed to be the better choice. Her eyes were just like, yeah, nope. Like, I'm good on that. So, yeah, there's that. That's why I wound up getting just like, bam, 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 the Grinch, the Grinch, the Grinch. I was like, why in the world am I getting just the Grinch? Like, what the hell? And then I was like, yo, why I gotta ruin the Grinch for me? I was like, always laughing and joking about the poor little dog. I was like, come on, why you gotta make it so serious? Why you gotta be so serious with this movie? Really? So, sorry if I ruined the movie for you, and now you gotta look at it more deeper, where it's like childhood wounds, and then overcoming the childhood wounds, and now you're just like, aww. So collective. Let's see what else we got. But, yeah. To me, it's giving somebody is overcoming. They have already gone through the process. They have overgone all or they have went through some major shit. Let's put it that way. Healing or have healed some childhood wounds. They have either have gone in a hermit mode, or they're finally coming out of hermit mode, have healed through some very, very toxic cycles, some toxic energy, toxic behaviors, and may actually have finally starting to break open, maybe kind of like they may have shut down their heart, because like after they, you know, like with the Grinch, he went to present this gift to her, and he felt like she rejected him, which in fact she didn't reject the gift, she just didn't get a chance to tell him. But he felt like he was rejected in some sort, and he just kind of ran. But with that, like, he ended up closing that heart down. And it's just like now somebody's finally maybe kind of realizing and seeing and finally opening that heart back up and ready to be loved and ready to love again. So maybe this week, that's a process or a cycle that somebody's going through or has underwent and has gone through, and maybe they know, or they are beginning to know who their person is, or the two are starting to know, or if they don't already know who their person is, they're opening their hearts up to each other finally, and allowing that love to, how do you put that? Allowing themselves not only to be loved, but also to give that love. So it's like that give and take energy. So they're not only allowing themselves to be loved, but allowing themselves to give that love. And to realize that they deserve it. They deserve love. They're worthy of it. So it's like somebody may have felt for so long that they were unworthy of it. I don't know if that resonates with anybody. Freaking, I don't know, the Grinch. And we ain't even in Christmas season, so I don't know. Freaking, it was just like bam, 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 the Grinch. Somebody's like bam, bam, bam in their head. You got the Magician. Somebody, I think the illusion, the tricks, the illusions, the tricks, the manifestations, like, I don't know, somebody no longer manifesting, let me see, 2 of Wands, could be somebody made their choice, or they're like High Priestess. Ooh. Okay. Seeing things from a higher perspective. 5D. Standing in your power. 2 of Wands. But you're like, you're holding on tightly. Somebody, this is giving me like somebody's holding on. You're like holding tightly onto your, could be like, you're wanting, this kind of, it is given like this heart energy in a way, like you're holding on to your heart and trying to decide. And here, High Priestess, you're taking 5D. The Magician, it's given, I don't know, like, feel like you're not, you aren't manifesting. It's like the illusions are no longer there may have been some illusions. But it's like they're no more. Games, tricks, illusions. But you're seeing things from a higher perspective. Yeah, about something. You're seeing things a little bit more clear about maybe, it could be about, with the Two of Wands here, could be about who to give your heart to, about protecting your heart, who to protect your heart from, who to give your heart to, because you may be passionate. Like with the Two of Wands, the Wands being the fire, you're passionate about something, but with the two, gives me like the two choice, one way or another. So it's like you're passionate, but you're holding on tightly on a decision. Could be. But you may be no longer in the dark about something because you're seeing things from a higher perspective. King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag, the Death, transforming, and Page of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. You're taking some bold move. Endings, closings, transforming, releasing. You're letting something go. Again, the childhood, it could be some childhood wound. You could be going through some, releasing, letting something go, and going back to, I don't want to say acting like a child. You're not acting like a child, but you're tapping into that childlike energy again. Like you're starting to feel like a kid again. Maybe. Some of you, it's like you're letting, or some of you could be letting go of an ego. Or you may have somebody looking and watching to see if they're going through a transformation. Or you got people watching you, seeing you transform and ready to move on, or watching to see if you're going to be making an offer. In some situations, you may have let someone or something go, habits go, even an ego. Some of y'all could have had an ego death. Again, with the watchful eye, with eagle. And moving forward, again, with ego death, with healing some childhood wounds as well. Page of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and there could be a lot of gossip going on. Is that I can't tell. A lot of gossip. Somebody could be trying to find out some information of you as well, or they're trying to find out some things about you from your childhood, from your past. Or again, with the watching, communicating. There could be waiting to see if you're going to make an offer, waiting to look to see and find out if you're going to be making some sort of forward communication, but they're gossiping with the Queen of Pentacles. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and then obsession. Again, I think somebody's getting ready. They could be obsessively watching you, Queen of Pentacles. Or somebody's obsessed with the Queen of Pentacles. Wanting to come in and make an offer toward the Queen of Pentacles is what I'm getting to. Could be wanting to come in and bring a gift to Queen of Pentacles. But this person may be obsessed with yeah. Three of Pentacles. Somebody from work maybe. Three of Pentacles, teamwork, collaboration, effort, and goals. They may be wanting to come in to make some sort of offer a teamwork. They might want to come in and collaborate, or they just want to come in. Careful, they don't want to come in and just. With here, I'm being drawn to the pregnant card. Like they don't want to just come in and just sleep with you just because of like this obsession with you. Again, with the teamwork, it's giving like in collaboration. Could be somebody you work with, somebody you did work with, somebody, but like this efforts and goals. It's like their goal is to come in to, it could be to get you pregnant. It could be their goal with this obsession is to just sleep with you for whatever reason. I don't know. For some of y'all, I don't like that part of it. But there could be some gossip going on. Now, there could be also people watching and waiting because they're waiting for an offer to come in. They know with this Queen of Pentacles, this person is generous. They do have this good business sense, but they also are very, very, with this business savvy. They're smart, they're intelligent, they're very prosperous. You got, with this devil energy, the devil also could be like endings and new beginnings. Somebody wants, somebody could either want to see if something had ended in a new beginning, transformation, new start, beginning. And they want to collaborate. So they may have an ending of a new cycle, an ending of a cycle, a new beginning. So it could be like they want to put something in the past, start fresh, start over, and work as a team, collaborate, and maybe work towards some sort of goal, some sort of higher purpose, higher things. And people are watching and waiting to see if this is going to come together. Obsessively watching and waiting, possibly, with this. Just keep getting, like, I'm keep being drawn to this watching and the eagle. That's a devil energy. And then celebration, fresh start, new beginning. So it's like beginning and ending, the beginning and the end, the first and last, beginning and the end. Alpha and Omega, beginning and the end. They've been maybe starting to watch from start to finish to see if it's going to end. See if something's going to end. Yeah, you hear? I know I'm part infinite. Yeah, like you hear me. That's clouds is going crazy. Cray. Alright, you got the ships. Somebody's ship is sailing. They're moving on. They're cut some sort of ties. Or they're ending some sort of partying cycle. They're moving away from some sort of partying ways, partying cycle. They're moving away from that. And then you've got gain some sort of truth, clarity about, okay, truth, clarity, they're endings, beginnings. Okay, hold on. And they're wanting to, okay, having some sort of revelation. I'm getting transitions. Okay. I have to put that ending. The rose. They're putting something behind them here. Like they're done. Gone through some sort of because they gave some sort of clarity, some sort of truth, some sort of revelation. It's like they're seeing something freaking clearly. Some sort of understanding. Could be about a love situation, some sort of offer that they were going to give, that they had gotten. They're protecting themselves. Maybe they were gonna make an offer and they're just like, yeah, they gave some sort of truth and they ended it. They were like, yep, no. And yeah, they're free of whatever that is, and whatever it was, whatever it was, like they put an end to it. Again, it's a here, and they've gained some sort of, it's a new beginning. Now they're they're interested in somebody else. Or they're interested in you as a chaser. Flirting, they're wanting to chase her, but it's love call. They could be ready to send a message to the chaser. The chaser's wanting to, or the chaser's waiting on a message, or they're wanting to reach out, or they're wanting to reach out to whoever. I said the chaser, but it's somebody who they're interested in. This could have kids or a child. Doesn't have to. Just could be a parent, could be a pet parent, could be a plant parent, could be freaking a goat, horse, chicken, cat, dog, freaking cat, dog. I don't know. You got dragonfly. Lighthearted, finding out. Yeah, there's some things that are coming to light. So if they contact this chaser, whoever's in this chaser energy, some sort of information is going to be coming to light. But there's things that's going to be changing. There's something about this dynamic that's going to be changing. They want to, whoever it is, like things have ended, but they're moving on. They want to move on, want to date, want to, some sort of messages, or they're thinking about this person, thinking about sending a message. But there's some sort of change. They want some sort of change in the dynamic. They want to keep it lighthearted. Like they're done with the parting ways, but with the dragonfly here, they're wanting to keep it lighthearted. They may want to express their love to telling you that they love you, but they do want to keep it lighthearted and keep it just chill. Keep it. Okay, I did get a message today, and I did see it come through. It did say chill, so do want to kind of keep it chill. That's going to be up to y'all, whether that is, depending on your dynamic or not. Is she going to kiss your ass? I don't know. Shrek, I don't know. Is she going to kiss your ass? How you doing, Shrek? She has a kid and a dog. What kind of dog is it? Is it a cute little dog or is it a big dog? I like big dogs. I prefer big dogs. Let's put it that way. Little ankle biters ain't gonna do shit. Somebody, what the hell is a little ankle biter gonna do? I mean, ankle biters are cute, don't get me wrong, but they're just like, oh, ankle biter gonna do. I mean, I'm a cat person. Don't get me wrong. I am definitely a cat person. But if I'm going to get a dog, I'm going to get a big dog. Big dog. I had a, I do want my Rottweiler. I do want another Rottweiler. But I did have a Cane Corso, or what do they call it? Cane Corso, or whatever. I had a Cane Corso, too. And she's a good girl. My Cane Corso is a really good girl. Yes, a big dog. Gotta have a big dog. And I do. train my big dogs very well. They behave. And no Labradors. Labs are just, they're too much. Labs are too much. I don't know. Labs are cute, they're nice, but they're just too much. They're smart, but they're too much. I had labs too, but whew. Okay, you got relax, chill. Somebody wants relax. Okay, relax. Be you. Take care of you. Handle your own. Make sure you're not settling. You're kind of in your head. Relaxing in your head. Okay, yeah, you're really in your head. Settling. Look to your dreams. Okay, you're being guided to tap into your intuition about this love dynamic. Avoid settling. Make sure you're not settling. And that's kind of what I was getting with the whole, like, with this, what was it? The chasers, the dragonfly. Like the the love call, the chaser, the dragonfly. Like, this person, like, they want to come in, tell you that they love you. They want to come in. They want to keep it lighthearted. Like, they just want to keep it chill. They want to keep it cool. They want to keep it, like, whatever. Make sure you're not settling for some just half-ass attempts at, like, just, I don't know. Like, make this person step it up. So, yeah, you're not into, like, half-ass shit. Like, if they're gonna do it, they're gonna come in, they're gonna come all in. They're gonna go all in. No half-ass bullshit. But make sure you're looking at your dreams, because you could be dreaming about this person, could be, but you need to relax, take some you time. Make sure if you're gonna take any forward step movements, forward progress, like whatever, there's no half-ass bullshit. But again, romantic surprises are on the horizon, so you got some sort of surprise coming in ahead of you, collective, that you may not see coming, may not know about. Yeah, no, not a yappy dog. I had a Shih Tzu once, and he acted like he was a big ass dog, and him and my lab, those two would fight like crazy. He tried to be the dominant dog, and I was like, yo, dude, you just don't know. Like, he will rip your freaking throat out. You just don't know. But it did take me a long time figuring out when I was training my my Rottweiler how their mannerisms and behaviors are. Like, they're talkative dogs too, and if you don't know, you think that they're gonna rip your arm off too, but they're big babies. They're big babies. You got eternal union. Your union is eternal, beyond time and space. Everlasting connection brings a sense of... Klaus! Knock your crap off. A sense of peace, fulfillment, and divine purpose to your relationship. And you got eternal flame. The flame of your love burns bright. So you got, again, the head in the clouds. You're seeing through. Could be like cloudy vision. Could have had some cloudy vision. You're trying to look beyond, trying to gain some sort of insight, but it's just things have been like cloudy, or just kind of like you just don't know. But then you got eternal flame. The flame of your love burns bright and eternal. Its enduring connection brings warmth and passion, sense of security. But as you look within, things are starting to become clearer and clearer and clearer. You got divine romance. Your romance is guided by divine forces. Trust in the higher guidance and allow it to lead you. You're being led on the right path. Without your paddles, without your whatever, you're just being guided. You're being led. Just go with the flow. And then twin flame, you're mirroring each other. So, I think I said, I don't know if it was it during the all signs? Practice your, if it is your twin flame, if you subscribe to that, if it is your twin flame, make sure you're doing like mirror exercises, because what you tell yourself is what you are portraying with you back to your twin flame. If it is negative, you're going to push that back at your person. You're going to portray that negativity back to your person. If it is positive, you are going to portray that back to your person. So you're going to pull your person closer to you. Anything that is childhood wounds that you have not yourself healed, your person is going to feel that as well. So it's like mirroring exercise. Everything that you've healed within you, your person is feeling that as well. So it's just going to bring that person closer to you. All your I am affirmations, all of that stuff, all your self-love healing, all of that, it's just going to keep bringing your person closer to you. And then you've got union. Oh, look at that. Union is on the way. Union is souls. Two souls come together in perfect harmony, creating a bond that is nurturing and empowering. This union brings a sense of completeness. So this is giving me completeness. Your mirror and then you're complete. So, like, of course, you know, twin flames. And shared purpose. You guys have a shared divine destined purpose together. Your twin flame. So this, if you, but even with soulmates, your soulmates, you do also have a divine purpose. Whatever that may be. You may not know it, but you will. Just go with the flow, roll with the punches. The noise, all the noise. Yeah, that's what I get, the Grinch. The noise. Block out the noise. All right, you got disagreements. I wish you understood how I feel. So somebody's kind of, you're in your head. Either you are, they are, or even like it's getting like both. Maybe kind of both of you just are on a level of, maybe you kind of both having a hard time understanding each other. It could be a difference in love language, communication styles, things like that. You're having a difference in how you're communicating with each other. Maybe some of you are just not communicating with each other. But make sure that you are also, when you do communicate with each other, you not only listen, but you are also taking in what that person is saying, truly feeling it, truly understanding it, and allowing that person to know that you are actually hearing what they are saying, if that makes sense. Sometimes not. They just want to be heard. Let's put it that way. And understood. They just want their feelings acknowledged in other senses as well. Some of you, this disagreements could have been causing some sort of damage, or just maybe the misunderstandings, or just the not understanding each other could have been causing some sort of damage within the dynamic, or the miscommunication, or the lack of communication could have been causing some sort of distance between the two of you. Now, this could be a family dynamic, it could be a friendship dynamic, it could be love dynamic. It doesn't necessarily have to be a relationship, like a love relationship. It could be even work dynamic as well. So keep that in mind. you got confused. It's leaving this person confused. Or both of you confused. Because I'm getting, there's both of you. You feel unclear about where we stand. Maybe you both feel unclear. New chapter. And either one of you or both of you may be trying to move on. Or the confusion is causing some sort of, I don't know, it could be causing headaches. Sabotage. Somebody may feel like they messed up and they're really all up in their head. The chaser may feel like this. Feel like that they sabotaged it and now they're feeling guilty. They may feel like that they self-sabotaged. But I do have reunion on the horizon. You feel like you'll always come back to each other. Which that would give like a, in some case would be, or this would be a twin flame dynamic or soulmate dynamic, but again with here it does feel like there's a distance, possibly a distance between the two of you. It could be an emotional distance between the two of you, or maybe they feel the emotional distance. There could have been an argument or dispute. I don't know, there's a split here though too. It's like there's bam, bam, bam. It's like cycles. Disagreement here. Damage. Left confused. Trying to move on, but feel like sabotage. There's a chaser. Now they're feeling guilty. So it's like you trying to move forward. You're trying to move forward, but you feel like if you move forward, you're in your head about whether or not you should move forward. Again, with that dragonfly, you want to keep things lighthearted. You want to keep if you keep it lighthearted, it could be causing a distance. And you're feeling pain. And it could cause some kind of drama. You are confusing me, collective. You're confused. Yeah, you're confusing me. I don't know. You're confusing me. What the hell? Oh, Fallon. I do like that name, Fallon. Cool. You want the prenup? About it. It's more ground rules. Oh, you want a prenup? Talk about ground rules and to protect your assets. You know what? I probably shouldn't say this. I know of someone. I'm not going to directly say who it is. But not going to say who it is. But they were married. I know of someone who they were married for quite a while. And this person's spouse told me that after they were married for so long, and they ended up having, oh Lord, they ended up having, I think, like 2 kids. Was it 2 by that time? Or was it, they might have had the 3rd kid by then. Because I know they got 3 kids now together. Might have had the 3 kids by then. And he had already retired from the military. He wanted to get a post-nup after he had already retired, and he was trying to push her to get a post-nup. I'm like, are you, seriously? Like, why the hell would he like want a post-nup? I'm like, that makes no freaking sense to me. Like, none. Like, that, but knowing who this person is, I would know why. I'm going to put it that way. I would know. But that's just, I was just like, A prenup is one thing, you know, I mean, you got your stuff, they got their stuff, prenup, okay, cool. You know, whatever. Y'all do you. Like, I got my shit, they got their shit, like, prenup, okay, whatever. But a post-nup, especially after you've been together for, like, how many years? 3 kids together? And it's not like that she wasn't working and doing her own thing, making her own money, and then while he was deployed, taking care of not only her kids, but his kids too. Come on now. Yeah, no. I gotta give it to her. Anyhow, you got backstab. Somebody's pain, cheating, deception, playing some mind games. Somebody feels like they were backstabbed, or they could have been walking away from somebody who they felt like they'd been backstabbed. Somebody who had hurt them. Or they walked away from somebody and now they're suffering from some sort of backstabbing situation. Yeah, mirroring. Now this person could be looking in the mirror, either at themselves or I'm gaining clarity. Yeah, it's gaining clarity, looking at themselves and gaining some sort of clarity, looking within, studying, looking within with the book and the mirror. And then here you got the missing you. Instead of looking outward, they need to be looking within. Yeah. I'm not even looking at the words. They're looking out and they need to be reflecting and looking within. Here with the mirror, they're needing to be, like, with these 2 cards here, they need to, the reflection. Looking out, like the backstab. It's like they're walking away. Somebody walked away from a situation and they're like self-reflecting. They're looking within. They may have been blaming, shifting blame, looking outward, looking to shift the blame outward, but they are actually doing the self-reflection and looking within. They may be trying to place blame outward with that looking outside, but they're looking in the mirror and looking within. And they're in their feelings and ready to offer some sort of apology, love, child. Could be there could be something about a person could be a parent. There could be something about a child. I don't know, maybe somebody got somebody pregnant. Somebody got pregnant by somebody else. And that's where the backstabbing came from. Or maybe there was a lie about a pregnancy. Or maybe entrapment, trying to entrap somebody with a pregnancy. That doesn't have to be the case. It could be. And maybe now they're trying to, like, say they're sorry about it. Take it as it resonates. You know what? I'm going to get some clarifiers real quick. So those actually work, Shark? I wondered about that. Slay. Ooh, somebody is ready to just... Ooh, okay, succeeding. Killing it, dominate. Somebody wants to take out the competition. You or somebody walked away from somebody else, or walking away, and whoever it is that they walked away from, they are pissed, and they want to, like, get rid of the competition. Doing too much or excessive. Ooh, okay. Now this right here is giving me, yes, the overindulgence. They could be overindulging in some toxic behaviors. It could be, it could be overeating, could be overdrinking, could be, but what I just got in my head is, with the mirror and the overindulgence, I got the, I was just going to say the Druze. We'll just say the Druze. I'm not going to specify the... Let's just say you got the mirror there. You take that as it may. Yeah. Y'all take that how you will. And somebody is... They're missing. They're reflecting. They're looking out. They're adulting. Being responsible. Keeping shit in check. They are... you could be thinking about future plans... Thinking about looking, seeing beyond. So these are different energies I'm getting. You looked away for a situation, overindulging. Somebody's slaying, like, but somebody is wanting to be responsible. I don't know what. No, maybe not. These are different energies. Could be the same one. Shit, okay. Overindulging. Adulting. But they're making a checklist. I'm getting here a checklist. Being responsible. Checklist. I'm getting vengeful. Revenge. Again. Vengeful. Revenge. Adulting. Checklist. It's a checklist. But they're looking out. Looking out. Some of you, this is like... You are looking out, making some sort of plans ahead towards the future, goals, some sort of goals that you have in mind. Others of you with this here, it's keeping shit in check. It's receipts again, but it's still somebody. It's over. This is giving me obsessive, like obsessive. Just because somebody was backstabbed, because somebody walked away, they're trying to dominate, take out a competition, competitive. They're killing it. They're like the eyes. The crown. Or flowers. Doing too much. Overindulging. Again, overindulgent. It could be food, drinking, anything, any kind of overindulgence. Checklist, light bulb moment. Somebody's some realization. They're gaining some sort of awareness. Flowers. By giving somebody their flowers, light bulb moment. Okay, apology. Maybe about an apology, making an apology. Or inspired to make some sort of an apology. I don't know if I would trust this apology. For some of you, others of you, let me look. I trust the apology. I'm going to come in. I might have like more passionate love, wanting to come in with some sort of sexual energy in their minds. They're hurt. Well, they're hurt about some sort of, could be an affair. They're broken, they're messed up, they're upset. They had some sort of, okay, light bulb moment. They gained some sort of clarity about some sort of situation. And they want to offer an apology. And this could have been somebody you were friends with, benefits, somebody not committed with, had a fling with. Could have a kid with this person, or somebody who has a kid, or somebody who's a parent of any kind of sort whatsoever. Leave it to your intuition whether or not you want to trust the apology, trust the intentions, use your gut. Hi, Jason. Wait, did I say hi? Hi, Jason. How are you tonight? Is this her? You don't want her crap? Oh, is that what it is? Really, Shrek? Interesting. Yes, quite interesting. Okay, you got bad choices. Somebody made some sort of bad choices. They're feeling insecure. Oh, this is, yeah, what lies beneath. What's hidden underneath. They know I made best choice due to some sort of insecurities. I broke some sort of contract. trust. Could be a soul contract. Somebody's not doing drugs. Okay, so there's some sort of, but they're hurt, or they quit doing some sort of toxic behaviors, bad choices, because they listened to some sort of fake friends, or they had fake friends. Anger management, insecure. Somebody like freaking flew off. They're being watched for their behavior. Apologize, wearing a mask. Ah. Somebody made an offer of an apology, or they're coming in to make an offer of an apology. This could be somebody that you were in some sort of commitment with, or there's somebody who needs to make an apology, or because it could have been somebody you were just in a, it doesn't have to be a divorce per se, somebody you were married to or in, but it's somebody who you were in some sort of kind of relationship with. Some sort of relationship dynamic. Either somebody's going to be coming in with an apology, or somebody needs to make an apology, or somebody did try to make an apology. But either any of those dynamics, the apology may not be exactly genuine. There's something being hidden that maybe you just don't see. Somebody's watching to see if somebody if somebody has actually stopped any and all toxic behaviors. Possibly, like, they're watching behind the scenes. Could be trying to get evidence to see if somebody is engaging in toxic behaviors. But the thing is, maybe they're trying to find out any and all kind of evidence against you. And it doesn't have to be like the drugs kind of thing. It could be like anything. They're trying to gain any kind of freaking evidence against you. And they can't find it. They can't. So it's leaving this person like upset, hurt, heartbroken, because they can't find shit on you. They're trying to find any kind of anything on you, and they can't find it. And now they're like heartbroken, upset, and they feel betrayed. Or somebody feels betrayed and heartbroken in this situation. Or somebody feels heartbroken in the situation because they feel like that they were betrayed. Or somebody's being left out because maybe they feel like somebody doesn't trust them because they betrayed somebody. Or there's some sort of deceit. Hurt, backstabbing, betrayal. Yeah, somebody's hurt. Yeah, no, they should have you're right. Apology because you got caught. It's not apology. You should have just straight up, right off the rip. Okay. What's blocking y'all's relationship this week? If there's any blockages. you can hear energies. He is not hungry. He's got an entire, Jason, he's got an entire freaking, like, big freaking container. It's enough to, like, feed, like, the cats for, like, 2 or 3 days. He just, and you know, he only meows like that, like, yeah, there's a reason why he meows like that. There's a reason. This came upside down, which gives me somebody is no longer in victim mentality. That's what just gave me. Somebody is no longer in victim mode. But considering this is what's blocking some of your relationships, somebody is acting victim, so, or playing a victim. You feel helpless to change your love life. You can change whenever you want. I know, I'm freaking surrounded by all you Australians. All y'all people down southern end of the world. Here I am on northern south. Expectations. When you expect too much, no one measures up. Ditch your list. Want what's real. You gotta have high hopes, right? Oh, sorry. I feel that though. You have high hopes. But expectations. So somebody's got like some high expectations, I guess. Could be what's blocking. Some expectations. Eye candy. Beauty fades. Choose someone for their inner beauty and personality. Which, you know what? It's funny because that's what gave at the beginning of the read here, the Grinch thing. And that's even funnier because you see how her hat thing, or her head hat, whatever thing is, that was all like in the Grinch, like all the freaking, I don't know how they did their head decoration crap that they did. Oh, I forgot to read that. Mixed signals. You don't let others know you're interested. Flirt and be approachable. Huh. Feel that too. Alright, God, why are you calling me out? What the heck? Come on now. Y'all ain't funny. This ain't. Come on. Ambivalent. You say you want a lover, but you're not all in. Take time to figure out what you want. Okay. Alright. Now I'm calling somebody else out there out. Boundaries. You need to hold good boundaries so you don't feel violated. Okay. Now I know I got boundaries. Okay. You got here retreating. Your fear of being hurt has made you retreat. It's time to get out and try again. And then rejection. Build your confidence by dating a lot and find out what people like about you. See, rejection. That's y'all if you want to go out and date a lot, but that's the rejection. That's an offer of advice. I'm not a serial dater, but some of y'all might be. Play rugby. Call of Duty. Play Call of Duty. I think both of my boys play Call of Duty. Alright, I'm going to do around Aries through Pisces. Actually, I'm going to do Aries through Pisces I'm going to do a moonology for the new moon. I'm going to do, because I didn't get to these for our read the other day. I'm going to do a crystal. I'm going to do, oh, I got the ping, got a ping, got a ping, I got a ping. I don't know if you heard the ping. we're going to do a scripture card, one for each. And I'm going to do one for each sign for what Jesus needs to tell you. You know, I don't mind playing like a video. Well, I'm not much of playing the video games. I prefer to actually watch the video games. Now, I will play not old school video games. I do like Tomb Raider. I will say that. I do like playing and watching Tomb Raider. Okay, Aries, you got your Heavenly Father knoweth that you have need of all these things. Matthew chapter 6, verse 32. So, Aries. Taurus, what do you got? Taurus. For my Tor. Come on, Tor. There you go. Give, and it shall be given unto you. Luke chapter 6, verse 38. All right, Jums. According to your faith, be it unto you. Matthew chapter 9, verse 29. Oh, it's given also, ships are sailing. Okay, Leo. Leo. Okay, Leo. Come unto me and all that labor and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest. Matthew chapter 11, verse 28. Leo. Y'all need to communicate, talk, conversation with somebody, or just have a conversation with God. Leo. Virgo. Whatsoever you shall ask me, the Father in my name, he will give it to you. John chapter 16, verse 23. Take therefore no thought for the morrow shall take thought for things of itself. Matthew chapter 6, verse 34. All right. Virgo. Libra. Forgive, and you shall be forgiven. Luke chapter 6, verse 37. And then, take therefore no thought for the morrow shall take thought for the things of itself. Matthew chapter 6, verse 34. All right, Scorpio. Whatsoever you shall ask me, the Father in my name, he will give it to you. John chapter 16, verse 23. Okay, Sag. Love one another as I have loved you. John chapter 13, verse 34. All right, Sag. Cappy. Let's see, Cappy, what we got for you. Come unto me, all you that labor and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest. Matthew chapter 11, verse 28. Aquarius. Oh Lord, you got three flipped over. Aquarius. According to your faith, be it unto you. Matthew chapter 9, verse 29. What things soever you desire, when you pray, believe that you receive them, and you shall have them. Mark chapter 11, verse 24. And you are the light of the world. Matthew chapter 5, verse 14. And Pisces. Pisces. What we got for our Pisces? What things soever you desire, when you pray, believe that you receive them, and you shall have them. Mark chapter 11, verse 24. So, all right, let's get you a Moonology card. Aries through Pisces. Aries, you got two. You got you are good enough. Full moon in Virgo. You're good enough. Your commitment is being tested. First quarter moon. All right, Aries. There you go. Taurus. You got 3. The end of a tough cycle approaches. Oh, you got 4. Full moon in Capricorn. What do you need to release? Waning moon. A new romantic cycle begins. New moon in Libra. And then step out of your comfort zone. And your North Node. Look at you, Taurus. Alright, Gemini. The energy is gaining momentum. The waxy moon. Cancer. Did I forget Cancer? Stop it. I did not. Cancer, Cancer, Cancer. A time to give rather than take. New moon in Virgo. Y'all, did I get Cancer for our Jesus card? Or do I need to, like, literally do a very special for Cancer for this one? Can somebody check to see if I did Cancer for my Jesus? I feel so like, oh my gosh, does Cancer need to be special and I gotta be all special with them? Because I just am like, oh my gosh, did I forget Cancer? Alright, Leo. Prosperity lies ahead. New moon in Taurus. Leo. Virgo. The end of a tough cycle approaches. Full moon in Capricorn. Virgo. It's time to take action. New moon in Aries. Oh, Virgo. Take some action. Libra. Libra, Libra. Bring love into the situation. New moon in Aquarius. Okay, Scorpio. Expect powerful change. New moon eclipse. Sagittarius. Yeah. A fiery... Whoa! Wait, who am I... Is this Sagittarius? A fiery climax approaches. Full moon in Aries. And then a time to give rather than take. New moon in Virgo. Ooh. I know, but I didn't. Last night I was like, there's no way I could do a thing. Cancer, or we're doing Capricorn. Cappy. Yeah, that was fire for Saggies. Cappy. You're very close to achieving your goal. Give you a moon. Aquarius. The end of a tough cycle approaches. Full moon in Capricorn. And Pisces. You're very close to... Oh, stop. Like, this big freaking deck. You're very close to achieving your goal. Give you a moon. Hello. Alright, let me get you a Jesus card, Cancer. You gotta be all extra. Cancer gotta be all extra, because I forgot. Blessed are the peacemakers, for they shall be called the children of God. Matthew chapter 5, verse 9. Cancer's gotta be all extra, because I forgot. Card. Alright. Aries or Pisces. Meow. Aries. Do not grieve, for the joy of the Lord is your strength. Nehemiah said, go and enjoy choice food and sweet drinks, and send some to those who have nothing prepared. This day is holy to our Lord. Do not grieve, for the joy of the Lord is your strength. Nehemiah chapter 8, verse 10. All right. Taurus. Tortor. What do we have for Tortors? Do not marvel, my brethren, if the world hates you. Do not marvel, my brethren, if the world hates you. We know that we have passed from death to life, because we love the brethren. He who does not love his brother abides in death. 1 John chapter 3, verse 13 through 14. I did. I knew I thought I did. I was like, wait a minute. Okay. So Cancer got extra special love. Good Lord. Gotta be all extra. All right. Gemini. Whenever I am afraid, I will trust in you. In God, I will praise his word. In God, I have put my trust. I will not fear. What can flesh do to me? Psalm chapter 56, verse 3 through 4. And whatever I'm afraid, I will trust in you. Gemini. All right, Cancer. Oh, charming. That is so charming. Oh, dear. Cancer, here you go. Search me, God, and know my heart. Search me, God, and know my heart. Test me and know my anxious thoughts. See if there is any offensive way in me, and lead me in the way everlasting. Psalms chapter 139, verse 23 through 24. Oh, and you even got the cherry blossoms. The cherry blossoms. Pray without ceasing. Rejoice always. Pray without ceasing. In everything give thanks. For this is the will of God in Christ Jesus for you. 1 Thessalonians chapter 5, verse 16 through 18. And then you got another. He gives strength to those weary and increases the power of the weak. Even youths grow tired and weary, and young men stumble and fall. But those who hope in the Lord will renew their strength. They will soar on wings like eagles. They will run and not grow weary. They will walk and not be faint. Isaiah chapter 40, verse 29 through 31. And it says, He gives strength to the weary and increases their power of the weak. Cancer. Gotta be all extra tonight. I did not! I just did No, I did Cancer in the Moonology too. Don't tell me I missed Cancer in the Moonology. Are you serious? Stop. I just did Cancer. Leo. I'm doing Leo now. Now it's Leo. Leo's turn. Leo! Did I miss Cancer in the Moon? Seriously? I did not. Shrek! If I could reach through there and it would. Let's hold unswervingly to the hope we profess, for He who promised is faithful. And let us consider how we may spur one another on toward love and good deeds, not giving up meeting together, as some are in the habit of doing, but encouraging one another, and all that more as you see the day approaching. Hebrews chapter 10, verse 23 through 25. Let us hold unswervingly to the hope we profess. Oh, you can read that. Y'all can read that, right? Yeah, you can read that. Rejoice always, pray without ceasing, in everything give thanks, for this is the will of God in Christ Jesus for you. Thessalonians, must be 1 Thessalonians. There's no 1 or 2, so I'm assuming it's 1. Chapter 5, verse 16 through 18. Because it's 1 and 2 Thessalonians, and they didn't put a 1 on either 1 or 2, so I'm assuming it's 1. And he said, my presence will go with you and will give you rest. Then he said to him, if your presence does not go with us, do not bring us up from here. Exodus chapter 33, verse 14 through 15. Ooh, you got the Exodus. I don't think I've seen an Exodus verse come out yet. Leo, you got an Exodus verse. All right, Virgo. I do like my scripture. You know what? I haven't. Oh, I think I pulled out the biblical tarot. I think it was a couple weeks ago. Oh wow! I haven't done the biblical tarot in a little while. When the disciples heard this, they were greatly astonished and asked, "Who then can be saved?" Jesus looked at them and said, "With man, this is impossible, but with God, all things are possible." Matthew chapter 19, verse 25 through 26. With God, all things are possible. You are the light of the world. A city that is set on a hill cannot be hidden, nor do they light a lamp and put it under a basket, but on a lampshade, and it gives light to all who are in the house. Let your light so shine before men that they may see your good works and glorify your Father in heaven. Matthew chapter 5, verse 14 through 16. Let your light so shine before men. Come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon you and learn from me, for I am gentle and humble in heart, and you will find rest for your souls. For my yoke is easy and my burden is light. Matthew chapter 11, verse 28 through 30. And says, come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, I will give you rest. Okay, so that's Virgo. And Libra, Libra, Libra. Libra, 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 Libra. Oh, we don't need to take Libra. Y'all so special. Y'all get 4. Lord, bro. Okay, the Lord your God in your midst, the mighty one, will save. He will rejoice over you with gladness. He will quiet you with his love. He will rejoice over you with singing. Zephaniah chapter 3, verse 17. The Lord your God is with you. God's with you, Libra. May he give you the desire of your heart and make all your plans succeed. May we shout for joy over your victory and lift up our banners in the manner of our God. May the Lord grant all your requests. Psalms chapter 20, verses 4 through 5. May he give you the desire of your heart and make all your plans succeed. My bad. Hard to read upside down. I remain confident of this. I will see the goodness of the Lord in the land of the living. Wait for the Lord. Be strong and take heart and wait for the Lord. This is given patience. Divine timing, patience, Libra. Psalms chapter 27, verses 13 through 14. Absolutely. That's what I read. Shrek, King James Version. That's me. Y'all do you, but that's what I read. Charm is deceitful and beauty is passing, but a woman who fears the Lord, she shall be praised. Give her of the fruit of her hands, and let her own works praise her in the gates. Proverbs chapter 31, verse 30 through 31. And so, a woman who fears the Lord, she shall be praised. There you go, Libra, Libra. All right, we're moving to Scorpio. All right, Scorps. What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? Right? What are you waiting for? Ah! Okay, you're divine timing. Divine timing. Sorry. Freaking. It's like patience. Sorry. It's not an Aries' top traits. We've learned it. Remember the word to your servant, upon which you have caused me to hope. This is my comfort in my affliction, for your word has given me life. The proud have me in great derision. What in the world? Yet I do not turn aside from your law. This makes no sense. Remember the word to your servant. The word to your servant, upon which you have caused me to hope. Okay, wait a minute. Let me reread this. Remember the word to your servant, upon which you have caused me to hope. This is my comfort in my affliction, for your word has given me life. The proud have me in great derision, yet I do not turn aside from your law. Okay, now that makes more sense. Psalms chapter 119, verse 49 through 51. Your word has revived me. All right. Stop. Don't cause me to start getting all crazy, Jason. Because I'm like, I need something to drink, though. Some tea. Got some tea. Got some tea. Alright, Saggy. Alright, Saggy. What do we got for Saggy? Oh, one for Saggy. Jesus Christ is the same yesterday, today, and forever. Do not be carried about with various and strange doctrines, for it is good that the heart be established by grace, not with foods which have not profited those who have been occupied with them. Which have not... Okay. That the heart be established by grace, not with foods which have not profited those who have been occupied with them. Hebrews chapter 13, verses 8 through 9. Jesus Christ is the same yesterday, today, and forever and ever. Amen. Okay. Cappy. What do we have for our Cappies? Okay, Capricorn. Why y'all so special, Cappies? Good Lord, y'all need some help. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Y'all need 6. Woo, Capricorn. You need some assistance today. Okay, what we got for our Cappies? Give thanks to the Lord, for he is good. His love endures forever. Let the redeemed of the Lord tell their story, those he redeemed from the hand of the foe, those he gathered from the lands, from the east and west, north and south. Psalms chapter 107, verse 1 through 3. And it says, give thanks to the Lord, for he is good. Good. Ask and it will be given to you. Seek and you will find. Knock and the door will be open to you. For everyone who asks receives. The one who seeks finds. And to the one who knocks, the door will be opened. Matthew chapter 7, verse 7 through 8. Ask and it will be given to you. Seek and you will find. Knock and it will be opened. All right. This may be going in order for you, Cappies. But seek first his kingdom and his righteousness, and all these things will be given to you as well. Therefore, do not worry about tomorrow, for tomorrow will worry about itself. Each day has enough trouble of its own. Matthew chapter 6, verse 33 to 34. The end of all things is near. Therefore be alert and of sober mind, so that you may pray. Above all, love each other deeply, because love covers over a multitude of sins. Offer hospitality to one another without grumbling. 1 Peter chapter 4, verse 7 through 9. Quit your bitching. Quit your belly aching, quit your bitching. Offer hospitality to others. Above all, love each other deeply, because love covers over a multitude of sins. Love one another. Okay, commit your works to the Lord, and your thoughts will be established. The Lord has made all for himself. Yes, even the wicked for the day of the doom. Everyone proud in heart is an abomination to the Lord. Though they join forces, none will go unpunished. Oh, shit. Proverbs chapter 16, verses 3 through 5. Oh. Commit your works to the Lord, and your thoughts will be established. This is giving a sense of karma. Also, oh, give thanks to the Lord, for he is good, for his mercy endures forever. and say, "Save us, O God of our salvation. Gather us together and deliver us from the Gentiles. To give thanks to your holy name, to triumph in your praise." 1 Chronicles chapter 16, verse 34 to 35. Give thanks to the Lord, for he is good. Oh, I just got Capricorn. Oh no. A sense of heaviness right there. I got a real sense of heaviness right there. All right. Aquarius. Aquarius. Okay, you got two. You got, "But he said to me, my grace is sufficient for you, for my power is made perfect in weakness. Therefore I will boast all the more gladly about my weaknesses, so that Christ's power may rest on me." 2 Corinthians chapter 12, verse 9. And then, "My grace is sufficient for you, for my power is made perfect in weakness." 333. Make a wish. Actually, what is 333 symbolic of? I know 369 is the Tesla thing, and then the power manifestations. Oh, my neck just freaking cracked, and that felt so good. Oh, it felt so good. Okay, "Have I not commanded you, be strong and courageous? Do not be afraid. Do not be discouraged, for the Lord your God will be with you wherever you go." Joshua chapter 1, verse 9. The Lord your God will be with you wherever you go. Okay, and Pisces. Pisces. Got here. All right, Pisces. "For our lights and momentary troubles are achieving for us an eternal glory that far outweighs them all. So we fix our eyes not on what is seen, but on what is unseen, since what is seen is temporary, but what is unseen is eternal." 2 Corinthians chapter 4, verse 17 through 18. Keep your eyes on eternity. Look at the bigger picture. Big skill. All right, let's get you your crystal for next week. I didn't do this the other day. I wanted to, but I didn't get to it. I'm just exhausted. Like, that last read, was just, it was so over-draining. Like, way over-draining the other day. Go ahead. All right. Aries. Crystals. Aries crystal. I got a crystal for Aries for this week. What does Aries need to work with, or should they work with this week, and for what purpose could they work with this week for our Aries? Oh, so pretty. Okay, you got watermelon tourmaline, balanced emotions, and this is for your heart chakra. It's blended pink and green. Oh, it's pretty. It's blended pink and green, supports complete heart healing and activation. Helps total body regeneration, works with all heart disorders, supports the cardiovascular system, strengthens immune system, relieves stress, accelerates all healing. The emotional qualities helps restore balance from emotional extremes, reduces emotional barriers, brings self-love and general happiness, accesses the deepest parts of the heart, cleans and heals deep emotional wounds, and accelerates forgiveness. Sorry. Combats depression and anxiety. I love myself as I am. Y'all just can't even. It's for the heart chakra. And I love myself as I am. Sorry, my spirit guides think they're so funny. God just thinks he's so funny. I can't even. Har, har, har. All right, Taurus. What do they got for you, Taurus? Let's see what we got for you, Taurus. The new mate for your Earth chakra. I can't. Chakra. Shark. What? What the frick? Like a shark. Oh my gosh. Because that's what a shark sounds like. Oh my gosh. I can't even. What time is it? What the hell? Okay. Okay, it's reflective black and dark brown. It provides deep grounding and calming, brings vitalization from deep earth chakras through the feet for structural stability, relieves stress-related illness, helps heal the feet, ankles, and lower spine, protects against EMF exposure, helps bring subconscious into conscious awareness, uncovers repressed fear, guilt, and shame, supports emotional grounding, brings magical qualities and good luck. Oh, you're freaking funny as shit. Facilitates truthfulness and helps to see past facades. And its quote is, "I am powerfully protected." I'm sorry. It's for the earth. And considering the read that we literally just went through, this is like, it's so on point. It's just like, I can't even. Like, you can't make this shit up. Like, you really can't make this shit up. It is just like, it is so funny. Okay, Gemini. Let's see what we got for our Gemini. Gemini, what do we have for Gemini? Okay, third eye. It's royal blue, and it's lapis lazuli, and it's for your psychic intuition. Provides intuition to reveal the origin of any. I'm starting to giggles. I can't even help it. I'm sorry. To reveal the origin of any illness that requires healing, helping restore balance and healing to any physical, mental, and emotional disorder. Helps address insomnia, health issues in the eyes, ears, top of the spine, and head. Supports healing of brain tumors and other brain-related issues. Enhances intuition, opens the third eye, connects with one's inner truth, increases clairvoyance, astral vision, clairaudience, and other psychic abilities. Provides support for mystical vision and improves one's mental power to strengthen emotional intelligence. Its quote is, "Mystical wisdom deepens my healing." This is really good stone. Actually, I don't know if you can see it, but this is what my lapis lazuli is what it looks like. It's got my phoenix that I wear all the time. All right. Cancer. Cancer, what do we... All right, you got 2 that popped out. You got yellow citrine and the watermelon tourmaline. You got energy crystal, and this is for the solar plexus. Bright to pale yellow. Supports subtle and physical nervous systems. Boosts life force and vitality. Revitalizes entire physical body. Provides power and strength. Supports digestive system, metabolism, stomach, abdomen, kidneys, bladder, and pancreas. The emotional qualities provides relief from shame, timidity, feelings of helplessness, and depression. Increases creativity, imagination, optimism, self-expression, and joy. Brings self-empowerment, trust in oneself, and offers the power to follow one's own path in life. And its quote is, "I have unlimited energy." And it's for solar plexus. Yellow citrine. Normally, especially if it's lab created, yellow citrine is going to look a lot brighter yellowy color, maybe a yellowy green color. If it is actually mined, it's going to look more yellow green like that. So just keep that in mind. The watermelon tourmaline is going to be a little bit more cloudier. If it's mined, if it's lab created, it's going to be a little bit more crystal cleary. Heart, blended pink and green. The watermelon tourmaline, balanced emotions. Blended pink and green supports complete heart healing and activation, helps total body regeneration, works with all heart disorders, supports the cardiovascular system, strengthens immune system, relieves stress, accelerates all healing, helps restore balance from emotional extremes, reduces emotional barriers, brings self-love and general happiness, accesses the deepest part of the heart, cleans and heals deep emotional wounds, accelerates forgiveness, combats depression and anxiety, and its quote is, "I love myself as I am." So, the watermelon tourmaline, very pretty stone. Very pretty stone. And that was, who was that? Cancer? Leo. All right, Leo. What do we have for our Leos? Leo. Leo. What do we have for our Leo? All right, Leo, what do we have for you? What do we have for our Leo? Come on, native lion. What do we have for you? Leo's going to be picky. It's going to be picky for Leo. Nothing wrong with being picky. Come on. So I take my time. You got the chrysoprase. Okay, you got for the heart chakra, dark to light green, blue green, or yellow green. And it's for prosperity. You're working on your money. Money, okay. You got aligns the heart chakra's energy with the solar plexus and throat chakra. Brings vitality, counteracts exhaustion, aids in general detox, soothes digestive issues, stimulates the liver, helps filter blood and regulate pulse, strengthens muscles of the heart. And the emotional qualities brings an overall sense of well-being, good fortune, success, and prosperity, supports emotional calm and balance, instills love, joy, hope, and nurturing, relieves anxiety, and boosts tolerance and self-esteem. I am prosperous. Who are you trying to tolerate? Leo. All right, Leo. Virgo. Okay, Virgo. Now y'all being difficult now. Okay, you got 3, Virgo. Earth, sky, and heart. Y'all need some chakra healing, Virgo. Black, metallic, or green, the moldavite. So this is a tektite interstellar for your earth chakra. Calming, protective, brings stability, clears blockages in lower chakras, strengthens aura for improved immunity, helps access the root causes of illnesses, to support healing, heightens vibration to accelerate. Somebody may be celebrating. Virgo, you guys celebrate? To accelerate the healing process. Emotional qualities, high frequency brings consciousness of new dimensions of reality. Supports lucid dream work, past life recall, telepathy, and astral travel. Heightens psychic and mental abilities, connects with spirit guides and alien beings. Ooh, alien. I am beyond body, mind, and emotion. Got the Tick-Dite. Or Moldavite. Black Moldavite. I did not, Shrek. Don't be messing with me and don't throw me off. I'm on Virgo. I'm already kind of like, I need my tea. Holy crap! Nobody told me about the music tonight. I completely freaking forgot about the music. I just rolled with it. White with gray striations. Maybe God was like, no music tonight. Good call. White highlight structure. Opens the sky chakra to white light healing, strengthens and heals core physical structure, knits bone fractures, heals muscles, tendons, teeth, fingernails, and toenails, supports calcium absorption, slows bone degeneration. Emotional qualities. Calming, cooling, absorbs and clears negativity, brings emotional balance, softens anger. Okay, Virgo. And emotional turmoil, quiets the mind, relieves insomnia, brings perspective, inner peace, patience, and soothing. My mind is peaceful. My mind is peaceful. There you go, Virgo. Works on the sky. No, I didn't. No, I haven't missed any signs. I'm good. I'm not off. Yeah, actually, it probably is why I'm off, because I haven't turned on. You know what? Hold on. We'll at least roll with it now. I'm on Virgo. Still, keep in mind, I'm still on Virgo. Yay, All for One. Yay. All for One is my fave group. Okay, you got Sugar Light. Spiritual love, Virgo. What the? It's so pretty too. Heart chakra, deep purple, magenta, or pink. Calming and cooling, brings spiritual energy for physical healing. Balances brain hemispheres, relieves headaches, pain, inflammation, infection, and arthritis. Calms electrical energy in the brain, supports healing, relaxation, healing related to epilepsy, seizures, and some cancers. Balances the open crown with the heart chakra, supports healthy relationships, heals heartbreak and rejection, promotes lucid dreaming, provides spiritual love, self-worth, and emotional resilience for any emotional healing. And its quote is, I am unbroken. For your heart chakra, the Sugar Light. All right, Virgo, Virgo. Is that too loud? No, it's not. Alright, Libra, Libra, Libra. I don't have to have music. Actually, I like, if I'm going on a road trip, I love listening to an audiobook. The entire road trip. I love listening to audiobooks. Libra. Lapis lazuli, psychic intuition. Provides intuition to reveal the origin of any illness that requires healing, helping restore balance and healing to any physical, mental, and emotional disorder. Helps address insomnia, health issues in eyes, ears, top of the spine, and head. Supports healing of brain tumors and other brain-related issues. enhances intuition, opens the third eye, connects with one's inner truth, increases clairvoyance, astral vision, clairaudience, and other psychic abilities, provides support for mystical vision, and improves one's mental power to strengthen emotional intelligence. Mystical wisdom deepens my healing. This is for your third eye. Lapis lazuli. And then the crystal praise is for prosperity. I don't know if I have that. Dark to light green, blue green, or yellow green. Aligns the heart chakra's energy with solar plexus and throat chakra. Brings vitality, counteracts exhaustion, aids in general detox, soothes digestive issues, stimulates the liver, helps filter blood and regulate pulse, strengthens muscles of the heart, brings an overall sense of well-being, good fortune, success, and prosperity, supports emotional calm and balance, instills love, joy, hope, and nurturing, relieves anxiety, boosts tolerance and self-esteem. This quote is, "I am prosperous." All right, Libra. Scorpio. What the hell? Okay. Watermelon tourmaline, balanced emotions. Blended pink and green, supports complete. Why these? There's like the same ones that keep coming out. Complete heart healing and activation. Helps total body regeneration. Works with all heart disorders. Supports the cardiovascular system. Strengthens the immune system. Relieves stress. Accelerates all healing. Helps restore balance from emotional extremes. Reduces emotional barriers, brings self-love and general happiness, accesses the deepest part of the heart, cleans and heals deep emotional wounds, accelerates forgiveness, combats depression and anxiety, and its quote is, "I love myself as I am." It's for your heart chakra. Song on right now is All or Nothing, O-Town. Somebody wants to go all or nothing, nothing at all. Okay, sacral. Oh, there you go. The orange selenite, manifester of dreams. So we're on Sagittarius, sacral chakra. Bright or pale orange or red orange. Combines the earth's strength and the moon's gentleness to provide calmness and strength and physical healing. Helps heal hips, lower back, gallstones, kidney stones, urinary tract, bones, and joints. Can support feminine healing, alleviate nausea, aids in fluid retention. It combines earth and moon energies to help visualize and manifest dreams and desires. Improves self-esteem, enhances pleasure and eroticism while reducing associated shame and self-judgment. Improves intuition and creativity. The quote is, "I am the manifester of my dreams." And it is for your sacral chakra. And let's see. Capricorn. No, that's best to do. Time to go and tell. Because I want it all, and nothing at all. Okay, you got Capricorn, Lapis Lazuli, psychic intuition. Provides intuition to reveal the origin of any illnesses that require healing, helping restore balance, and healing to any physical, mental, or emotional disorder. Helps address insomnia, health issues, eyes. Hold on, I have to turn this down. The top of the spine and head. Supports healing of brain tumors and other brain-related issues. Enhances intuition, opens the third eye. connects with one's inner truth, and increases clairvoyance, astral vision, clairaudience, and other psychic abilities. Provides support for mystical vision and improves one's mental power and strengthens emotional intelligence. The quote is, mystical wisdom deepens my healing, the third eye, and it's for your third eye, and it's royal blue with golden flecks. Lapis lazuli, however you pronounce it. There's your quote. Sorry, I'm getting hot. There you go. Heart, for the emerald heart chakra, royal heart healer. Powerfully penetrating heart healer. Who are we on? Capricorn. Helps issues related to the blood, supports healthy blood pressure, eyes, nervous system, and lungs. Works with the nervous and immune system, aids in general detox, supports regeneration, nurturing, and recovery. Emotional qualities, preserves love and romance, enhances memory, brings hope, joy, good fortune, harmony, faith, and higher plane wisdom. Enhances psychic abilities, combines intelligence with discernment, transforms negative emotions. Its quote is, I radiate with hope and good fortune. The emerald. That's a pretty color, green. And then the garnets. Life force. Root for your root chakra. Red or red brown. That's a pretty dark garnet. Normally garnets are more red, more red than that. Not quite as red as a ruby is. I mean, rubies are, in my opinion, much prettier, but regardless. Brings vitality, physical power, sexual energy, confidence, and grounding. Supports heart health and resistance to disease. Releases blockages in arteries and veins to improve blood flow. Can use to treat masculine sexuality, male reproductive system, perineum, and anal region. Instills confidence, protects from negative energy, builds courage, provides a sense of security and safety, supports one's ability to thrive in the everyday world, helps quell feelings of overwhelm, greed, fear, and all fear-based emotions. And its quote is, I am powerful and strong. There you go. Powerful and strong Cappies for your root chakra. Alright, Aquarius. You got tearing up my heart. Okay, you know what? You got the orange sunstone for your sacral chakra, happiness crystal. Brings physical prowess and stamina, empowers feminine healing, stimulates libido, can treat female reproductive system, pregnancy, male potency, and infertility. Supports health of kidneys, urinary tract, and cartilage. Helps heal spinal damage, sprains, and lower back. Energizing, provides an immediate sense of personal empowerment, supports establishing healthy personal boundaries, offers protection against emotional manipulation, brings an overall sense of happiness and well-being, alleviates seasonal affective disorder and depression. Its quote is, I am naturally cheerful. Sacral. It's for your sacral chakra. There you go. Alright, lastly, Pisces. Pisces. Alright, have a great night, Trek. fix that. Pisces, Pisces. This is the last card, and then we are closing it down for the night. Closing up shop, closing it down. All right, Pisces. Yellow jade. I don't think I've ever heard of yellow jade. Solar plexus, bright to pale yellow, the adrenal crystal. Addresses adrenal depletion, boosts hormone production. Oh Lord, boosts hormone production. Can use to treat immune and urinary systems, blood pressure, fatigue, nausea, muscle weakness, and inflammation. Assists metabolization of fats, proteins, and carbohydrates into energy. Really? That's freaking interesting. It says fats, proteins, and carbs into energy. How many of y'all freaking knew that? That's freaking crazy. Like, anybody who's ever been on, like, on any kind of diet, like, ever in their life, for real. Y'all be like, don't be running down the road doing like your freaking like 10-mile run loaded up on some yellow jade. I'd be like, cover me up. Just kidding. Brings courage and a sense of abundance, supports self-esteem, positive attitude, concentration, willpower, and confidence. Helps relieve phobias. That's why I need it. Freaking snakes, right? Spider snakes, helps relieve them phobias. There you go. And overcome fear of responsibility. Okay. I'm just talking about fear of snakes and spiders and all the other stuff. But okay, fear of responsibility. Provides a path to freedom from oppression. And its quote is, I am filled with radiant lights. You're filled with light. It helps you fill yourself with light. Love, light, all that. So solar plexus, bright to pale yellow. There you go. Huh. You learn something new every day. I've seen the other ones before, but this one is like new. I haven't read this one before, so that's pretty freaking cool. I've not gone through like all of these and like read every last one and what they do. So it's just pretty, like when you read something new, the new ones, it's really interesting, like when you come across them. And you're just like, wow. I'm not a crystal connoisseur and know what every last crystal does and all the good stuff that they do. And it's so interesting to find out what they are actually supposed to be for. So when you come across some things, it's like, wow, really? That's cool. All right, there you have it. There's a read. I hope it resonates, because on par, especially at the beginning, like it sounded absolutely amazing. It sounded really, really good. And so I have such hope for a lot of you out there, especially if it resonates. Praying for y'all. So if it does, leave a comment. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Thank you to my mods. Thank you, Jason. Thank you, Delaney. Thank you, Infinite. Thank you, Shrek, for being here as well. I know you went to bed already. I hopped, skipped, and jumped out of here. Candy Bear, I know she's over in JoJo Land right now. The Mojo Den. And thank you everybody else who's popped in here. Much appreciated. I'm going to try and pop in here on hopefully Thursday to do a collective and possibly a Friday collective. We'll see. So thank you all for being on in. This is kind of like a longer collective read that I did tonight, and it's only because I added the additional stuff in, and that's because I didn't do it Sunday. The exhaustion. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. It was a different read for me. Much different. Kind of like back to the basic kind of read. Back to doing me. Not just doing me. Doing me. Just back to just, I don't know. F it all and just doing me. So anyhow, have a great night all. Love, love, love. I'll see y'all later. Much appreciated. To my mods, love you guys too. See you guys later. Bye.